Let's all play What's My Line? And now let's meet this week's What's My Line panel. First, we all need a Jack to lift things, and here's a Jack that can lift your spirits, Jack Cassidy.
I thank you, sir. And may I say thank you to Soupy for leaving me some shaky introductions this past week. And now, the lovely, lovely lady and a girl who makes Soupy sales look lethargic, the lovely Anita Gilette.
I won't touch it. I would like to... This next gentleman is an excellent left-hander, but he can move to his right anytime he likes. Mr. Bert Convy.
Yes, that's true. I can move to my right very well, but I also move to my left pretty good. And here's a lady to fill that arm, Miss Arlene French. Yeah.
Thank you. And now, everybody, hail to the chief, Larry Blyden.
I tell you, I think that's a song nobody's going to be playing for a while. Well, listen, it's nice to see everybody here today looking so sporty and elegant and all. We have a very interesting show lined up for everybody today, and as soon as they get the little thing all fixed there, we'll ask our first challenger to enter and sign in, please. Calvin Wong. Where are you from, sir?
Oakland, California.
Okay. Calvin Wong is involved with a product panel. We will now show our audience what the product is. And we'll start the game with Anita Gilette.
Thank you. Mr. Wong.
Yes.
Is this product something that I would use?
Yes?
Is it something that I could hold in my hand?
Yes, you can.
Is it something that is edible in any way?
Yes, it is.
It is. Would it be Chinese in character?
Yeah, very ethnic.
Yes. Is it something that I could buy in the stores?
Yes.
Is it more solid than a liquid?
It's more solid.
Yes. Does it come in a can?
No.
One down and 9 to go, Bert.
Okay. Does it... I have only one idea. It is edible. Is it crunchy?
Most time.
Unless it's stale. When they're fresh, do you break them open and read a little message inside? You
Yes,
make fortune
do.
cookies?
I do.
Oh!
That's what he does, and that's terrific, Bert. Now, what kind are they?
I don't know, but it's the first time we haven't been Wong on the show.
You don't have to take that, Calvin.
Who said this? Who said this?
Bert,
What kind?
you're right. Now, it's a special kind of fortune cookie. He's done something different to them.
I see.
And what has he done?
I was going to say Chinese, but that isn't what you want. They're flavored. They have different flavors.
Yes,
That's
they are.
close enough.
They are. Yeah.
Now then, what kind of flavor does it have? Okay, we'll throw them all over it because that was so fast it was rude, and they are fruit-flavored fortune cookies, and he works for the Fortune Cookie Factory in Oakland, California. He owns and works for it. How many flavors do you have?
I have 6.
What are they?
They're banana, lime, orange, strawberry, and, let's see, lemon.
And whom do you sell to?
Anybody who wants to buy them.
What is the origin of the fortune cookie?
I think legend has it. It started in San Francisco by some smart Chinaman, I guess. About 50 years ago. They just had the cookie all along, but they decided to stick a message in it.
That
Pass
was
it
really
along.
very clever. Now listen, Jack, in front of you is an envelope with a fortune cookie in it. Open one of them and taste it and see if you can tell us what flavor you think it is.
Shall I blindfold myself?
No, it's not necessary.
All right.
First goes Jack with a cookie, and Jack says that his cookie is...
I think I have banana.
That's
Yes,
what you have. Banana.
Absolutely correct.
And may we ask what your message is?
You'll have to trust me. I have to get my reading specs out here. Ah, yes. You want to move ahead before we blow the show? Ah, yes, here we are. As you sit here eating dinner, there's a 75% chance your house is being robbed. Thank you.
Okay, Anita, what flavor do you have?
They look like Arlene's old lips.
You just say that because of the way she bit into it.
No, because I know them well.
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yes.
And she is correct. And what is your little message?
Oh, it's her. Talk low, the teapot's bugged.
Okay, Bert, and what flavor would you say you had? Just
I'm betting on raspberries. That's lime. That's good, too.
And what is your fortune?
My fortune is, this is a stick-up. Give your wallet to the waiter.
Okay, Arlene, what have you got?
I gotta have lemon because it's the last one.
No, there were six.
No,
No?
it's not lemon.
See? What is it?
What is that?
Terrible.
What does it taste like to you?
Whiskey. I think it's whiskey.
Yeah, it's got some booze in it.
It's Scotch.
Yeah, Scotch?
It's Scotch flavor. Isn't that a terrific one? And would you tell us what your future is?
An apple a day gives you more pesticides than your body can stand.
Those fortunes were written, incidentally, by Don Epstein and Dick Bartolo of our staff.
Oh, they're funny.
And they appear in a recent edition of Mad Magazine, and the fortune cookies may appear on your nearest Chinese restaurant table. Thank you very much for being with us. Goodbye. We'll be back with more of What's My Line right after this message. Okay, would our next challenger enter and sign in, please? Ida D'Ottavio, Mary Devalac, and Vinnie Leone. Now, I'm going to have to sit here, unfortunately, because otherwise I can't get near a microphone, which leaves you standing. I hope you won't feel left out. Okay, thank you. Now then, where are you from, ladies? All right, they're from New York City generally, and these three ladies are all sisters, and they all have the same occupation. And we will show the audience what their line is. And let's start the questioning with Jack Cassidy.
I see. Thank you, Larry. Ladies one as a
Ida.
group. Ida, you're the spokesman. Yes.
Well, everybody will say something.
All right. Do you deal, what you do, would it be called entertainment or amusement?
One down a night ago, Anita.
Do you, would you say that you had a sort of a 9-to-5 type job?
No.
It's not a 9-to-5
Two
type
down,
job.
8 to go, Bert.
Gee, you kind of good. Is it kind of generally unpleasant, the service you perform to the people you perform it on?
No.
Oh, it's not.
Well, you might think of it as being that way. They obviously don't, but push ahead.
That's
we'll
what I'm
find
after.
out later, okay?
That's what I'm after. Do I get a yes or a maybe or a no? Or
You get a qualified, I don't know.
qualifying. Well, okay. So to me, I might not be too crazy about it, although you enjoy doing it.
That's 3 down and 7 to go.
So, and you don't work 9 to 5. Is this, do you wear uniforms in what you do? Are you dressed differently?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Are you generally are you employed by any agency of the city, our government, or federal?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you are. Is this in the way of law enforcement in any way?
Yes.
You are three, be funny if they were 3 cops, men.
That's really spectacularly good, Bert. They are 3 policewomen for New York City. That's really marvelous. Did you join all at the same time?
No. No, 7 years for Ida, 4 years for myself, and Mary's now at the police academy training.
Isn't that amazing? Where are you stationed? All the same place?
Well, no.
Where are you stationed?
I'm in an administrative headquarters unit,
Administrative headquarters unit.
and so is Vinny.
You're also administrative headquarters.
And I'm at
you're,
the police academy.
you're in school.
Yes.
Now, when you graduate, are you going to go to the same place?
Hopefully.
Are you all from a police family?
No, we're the first.
How did it happen that you became members of the police force then?
Well, we like people, and we enjoy our work.
And that's a good place to find them when they can't get away. Listen, thank you very much for coming on What's My Line. It's really marvelous to meet all 3 of you. Thank you very much.
You, Larry Blyden.
Okay, we're back, and it's time for the special feature of What's My Line now, the appearance of our mystery guest. Are your blindfolds all in place, panel?
They are, Lawrence.
Then would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? Okay, panel, we go 1 question at a time. You have about 2.5 minutes, and we'll start with Bert Convy.
Thank you. Mystery guest, we don't have much time. Are you from television, sir?
Oh, yes, darling, yes.
Or man?
Arlene?
Are you in a series on television? Yes.
Jack?
Yes. Is it a British series? No, of course not. Is it a comedy?
Yes.
Anita?
Is it on CBS?
Yes, quite.
Bert?
Oh, my. Let's see. Is it on Saturday night? I keep saying.
No, darling, no. Not Saturday.
Arlene?
It's on prime time. God, I hope so.
Jack?
Do you have a brother and a mother?
Doesn't everyone, darling?
No, darling. Not really.
Have you got a guess?
No, I just thought I asked if she had a mother and a brother.
All right, Anita?
Yes, I do, but I don't want it. You want me to...
Say it, Jack.
Say it, Jack.
Oh, I
You got
think
it.
it's...
Say it,
I
Jack.
think it's a terribly funny, a very attractive dame, and a heck of a good dancer. A rumba dancer. Is it Lucy Arnaz?
That's She's so happy that you got her.
I
tell you,
am.
in-
Last
in the
time I
old-
came on and nobody guessed anything. Remember, I was so upset.
I was here, I remember.
I know.
I...
And then the last time I was here, I was over there, and I know how hard it is. So I think that's very good.
But you got, yeah, well, it is. I remember the days when everybody wanted to fool the panel and not be guests. Now everybody wants to get guests.
Oh, that's nice, though.
Listen, you
I
have.
think it's fun.
I want you folks to get a load of these little patty paws there. How about those green fingernails? Is that
They
green?
match Arlene's
Are
dress.
you doing cabaret somewhere?
I was just going to say, Anita and Bert probably would, yes. Mhm. Cabaret, yes. I just did cabaret in Flint, Michigan, and so I haven't had a chance to say, oh, those were the 3 people who came to see us. No.
Can't you get anything in town?
Nobody can get anything in town because there isn't anything in town.
No, I'm
Listen,
very
I think that's spectacular that you're going out and trooping like
Oh,
that.
yeah, it's great. If we didn't have to work all during the summer, I could do more, but it is fun. It's very much fun and everything, and I like that show. It's a good show.
Have you done much of that?
No, but I'm going to do some more. I've also did Once Upon a Mattress,
Yeah.
and that's nice. So,
Do you like going out and greeting
yes.
the people in that way?
Oh, yes.
Your show isn't done live in front of people,
Yes,
is it?
that's
of course
why
it
it's
is.
a lot of people said, you know, well, that's amazing. You've never done theater before, and you feel very at home in front of an audience. But we always work in front of an audience.
Do you find that without the cameras between you and the audience, or are the cameras out there behind the audience? How do they do it there?
No, they're in front, right? Just like yours is, only without tape. It's film, that's all. And the audience is in bleachers, similar to this. Only
This
we just
crowd
keep
is.
going right through, just like a play.
May I
You
add-
know, you've done.
I have. May I add something that I did exclude a very talented man, your father, Desi Arnaz.
Thank you.
Well, the whole family's loaded. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
in the
Not
sense
all
of
the
gifted.
time, right?
Have you learned a great deal about what, because you by yourself are wildly talented, and you're also remarkably skillful for someone your age especially. Have you acquired a lot of knowledge from your parents watching them work, or has it been your own work mainly that's given it to you?
Oh, no, it's a fantastic experience working on that show, working with Mom, and just even going to the shows when I was a kid, I'm sure that had to sink in somehow, how to react to people, and timing and all that is very important, and it had to rub off, I'm sure.
Well, it's a gifted, attractive family, and they're lucky to have you in it.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us on What's My Line. Come back and play with us. Thank you, Larry. We'll be back with more of What's My Line right after this message. You know, when they did the Tonys 2 years ago, I guess it was, Desi Arnaz came out and did a number that he had done in a show that Dick Rogers wrote. He had a little hat on, a little straw hat, and the Cuban jacket. And he walked out, and he gave him a good Cuban smile, and I tell you, the place fell in. Yeah. And it was hard to believe that that guy was the head of a studio that had 30 stages going at the same time, and he ran it all. That's right. He was a marvelously gifted man. Okay, with our next challenger, enter and sign in, please.
You don't get your own series out of that.
Christian Petre. Where are you from, sir?
From France.
From France, all right. Christian Petre performs a service panel, and we will show the audience what his line is. And we'll start the game with Arlene Francis.
Thank you. Monsieur Petre, do you perform the service for women?
No.
Never.
Not exclusively, no. But women can avail themselves of the service, in a sense.
Up to a certain extent.
Up to a certain extent.
They can go so far, but no farther. Is it a service that helps people?
Yes.
Is it a service that is performed indoors?
Both indoors and outdoors.
Do you touch the person when you are giving them this service?
Surely.
Sometimes, now, something is going on between you two that I must clarify. Yeah, well, in a manner of speaking, there is a certain amount of physical contact. However, generally speaking, the function is not involved with that. That's a sort of
It's true.
a thing that's extra to it. It's just because he's gracious and generous.
Cherry on the Charlotte Russe. Do you use any implements in your service? Any equipment?
Of course.
Of course. Does it have anything to do with measuring?
No.
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Jack.
Monsieur Petre, is there anything in your service that would be deal with something that is edible?
Well, there is, but it isn't really, as he says, part of it. It's not an essential part of it. 2 down and 8 to go, Anita.
I would say,
The service is beneficial. Is it beneficial health-wise?
Oh, yes.
Could be.
Could be. Is it also, does it make, when one avails himself of your service, are they happier when they leave?
Sometimes, but most of the time, I would say yes.
Yes. Does it have anything to do with money?
Oh, yes.
It doesn't. It has something to do with money.
Everything does.
Well,
I tell you, you are
I'm
so
going
far
down the
afield, I'm
wrong-
going to throw them all over because Christian Petre is the captain of the SS France.
Well, that's true, huh?
You're now making round-the-world cruises with the French.
Yes, we will be starting next year on the 9th of January from New York.
And where will you go?
24 different ports all over around the world.
How long will it take to do that?
92 days.
Ooh, what will it cost to do that?
Oh, don't speak of money today, would you?
Now, you carry an incredible amount of food and supplies, especially on French ships. I was on the Old France on the last trip that it made, and the meals there were gorgeous. Now, do you have the same kind of meals on this ship now?
I would say even better.
Even better. How much food do you take?
Well, we'll have around 100 tons of meat and maybe 15 to 20 tons of poultry.
I want to go on that boat, and we better start right now because we're out of time. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Have fun.
This is Chet Gould speaking for What's My Line, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.